There's no one kinder than Ryan. You know, he loves to connect with people. He loves to make you feel comfortable, and he loves to hear your ideas. And so you feel like you're a part of the journey with him. And then as an actor, you're in such safe hands. He's so confident in his material as a writer and in his vision as a director, and he's so clear in his communication. He really is a special person to work for, and so that leaves all of us crazy folks to have fun, to actually enjoy what we're doing. I mean, we were really all in it together. This cast, a lot of us also we had known each other before. I mean, Catherine and I, we go way back to How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days. Leslie Odom Jr. I've worked with before. Edward I've known for many years. Like there was Janelle I had met, but then I was so excited to get to know her, and bond with her. But we really did bond. But again, that's all Ryan. I mean, and Daniel, these things start from the top and they trickle down into the new cast. And when you let people enjoy themselves, then we're going to enjoy ourselves. And if you know that there's no room for really large ego, then people aren't going to play that card ever. And so you get kind of the purest form of who your fellow actor is, I think. Birdie is bored. You find her very bored in her pod. Birdie's a fashionista. She's a totally tone deaf girl who is. She has she was a sort of a model, but was she really? She worked at a magazine. She, sort of considered like a socialite fashionista party girl. And that's really all I can say about Birdie. She's doesn't even realize how ridiculous she is at times. So it made for a really fun time for me because I got to say the most insane, funny lines. Peg is my lifeline. Peg is Birdie's lifeline. She wouldn't know what to do without Peg. And I think that she needs Peg's validation. She doesn't realize she does, but she does. She needs her to love her. She needs her to be there for her. She needs her to save her. She needs her to tell her everything's going to be okay. She needs her to comfort her. I even think there's probably been times where Birdie called Peg and was like, will you come sleep in my bed? Like, I'm scared. I mean, that to me is the relationship of Peg and Birdie. Jenny really created the looks and brought these beautiful prints to the first fitting and had all these great ideas. And then we crafted the things. Like, I know my body and what feels good and the kinds of things that I'd have to be doing. And she was really collaborative. There's no one I laugh with more than Catherine Hahn. And it was like that on set. I mean, we'd sit in the green room and we would start to go, and it was just like, we just laughed our asses off. So of course, every time she showed up on set with a new beige outfit, I just laughed. I'm sure, I know I can laugh. It's like, I'm not laughing at you, but I am, because that's what we wanted to, that was the goal. It's like, her outfits to me, the robe was actually my favorite, because that's what she's wearing is her cover up, is the robe from The Room. That to me was just, I loved that so much. That's so Catherine. Ryan really wants people to enjoy this movie, to actually go on the roller coaster, be on the ride, enjoy it. Don't try to think too hard. And at the same time, I think what's so brilliant about Ryan's writing is, yes, absolutely. I think there's a lot of things that are being said in this movie that when you go back and you decide, after you've enjoyed the ride, to be like, you know what? I kind of want to watch that movie again. Ryan knows that when you make a whodunit with all these terrible people that are also delicious and fun to watch and do comment on certain things that a lot of people find are just terrible, that it does make for a really fun ride, because and then the trick is that if you can make these terrible people enjoyable for so long, then you've really hit a tone that is takes a very talented human to create. um, and he did it, man, because it was awesome.